We are in Chapter 7 this week, The Fundamentals of Medical Records. Page 168 in the book describes the purpose of medical records for continuity of care, compliance with coding, sources of statistics. So, continuity of care is the medical record tells the next doctor or the next practitioner, the next nurse, the next respiratory therapist, physical therapist, dentist, hygienist, whoever, even pharmacist, of what was done, maybe what the new goals are, and what actions need to be taken next. And compliance with coding, that is all about the billing and the money, getting reimbursement. There are codes associated with healthcare and procedures and prescriptions, etc. And the source of statistics, there's a lot of data collected through our electronic healthcare records. And it used to all be on paper. We used to have to report HIV cases. COVID cases is something that came about the last year or two. Deaths are reported. They used to be reported through the health department via paper, but now everything is done online. So they keep up with this type of information. That's the purpose of medical records. So the parts of the medical record on page 169, you can read that. The patient registration, it keeps going. Insurance card they're a part of the medical record. Correspondences, progress notes. Page 174 in the chapter starts discussing documentation record formats. There's not a right or a wrong way as far as formats, but you have to have critical key components within the format. Page 177, medication record. And I promise you, between doctor's offices and day surgery centers and hospitals, the medication record looks different, but it has the same essential components. Page 178, diagnostic tests, what it looks like. Hospital records. Hospital records have to have the history and physical of a patient when they're admitted, admission and discharge, etc. The next couple of pages do a great job showing you examples. Page 184 mentions the operative report. If somebody has operation, what the procedure was performed, very important to know if it's one side or another. Very important to have the correct side. Page 185 speaks to laws and regulations, and yes, there are plenty of regulations in our healthcare world. And the summary is at the bottom of page 185. So an assignment for this week is to go to the CMS website and look at the different what's required, the different standards for medical records. And I clicked on the site myself and I just searched medical record requirements or records or something, and it came up. And there's a ton of them there. If you have any difficulty finding that page or that information, let me know. But for the activity assignment, you only need to list 5. Of course, there's still a discussion for the week and a quiz, but for that assignment, please let me know if you have any trouble finding those.